Hey, my friends, thanks for joining me, Andrew Axum with Axum Outdoor Adventures. Thank you. That is too kind of you guys. I wanted to share some Slingmail I got recently with you guys. I say recently, I've been holding on to it for a little over a week because I was expecting another package to come, and I was going to try to open them both at the same time, but got a little antsy today, and so went ahead and opened this one up. And what it is I realized recently I was perusing the internet one night, and it occurred to me I hadn't placed an order from Wasp in a long time. And I started looking at their website, and I have a backpack. It's a camera bag that I've been collecting patches from places, and slingshot patches, and just different patches putting on it. And I wanted a Wasp patch, so I looked at their website and decided to order one of those. But if you have ever ordered from Wasp or anywhere in the UK from the States, you realize that the shipping makes it so that you need to really place an order to make it worth it. So I went ahead and picked up a few other things. And by the way, I'll tell you this, one of the purposes of me doing this was just to see how long it's taking shipments to get from the UK to the States right now. And I placed this shipment on placed this order, I should say, on August 1st. And no, that's not right. I placed it on August 4th, and it showed up on August 14th. So it took 10 days to get here. Now, I did pay, I think it was like 20 pounds extra for expedited shipping. And I will say it made it out of the UK very quickly. And I feel like that was a result of that. Now, it got hung up in Chicago for customs, and it stayed there for a few days, but it ended up showing up 10 days after I ordered it. So that's not too bad. I will go ahead and show you what all I ordered. Now, like I said, I wanted to order some patches and some stickers, but it's just not worth it from the States unless you're getting some other stuff. So this is the little bag of the patches I ordered, and I'll take them out and show you here real quick. I have one on one of my ammo pouches that I wear, but I've been putting stickers or patches, like I said, on other things. So I wanted a few more. So these are the, get it right side up there. These are the Wasp patches, and they're iron-on patches. But, you know, I have found, since I've been putting them on this backpack, and I'll just get it and show you actually so you know what I'm talking about. So this is a backpack I purchased from K&F Concepts, which is a camera camera accessories company that make lenses and different things. But I really like this for traveling with my camera equipment. So I've been putting some pins and stuff on it and some patches from places I've traveled, but I've been trying to get some slingshot patches to put on there as well. And they don't make as many slingshot patches as you would think. So that's something to think about for all you frame makers and accessory makers for slingshot related stuff. There's a lot of people like myself that would like to have more patches. So let's think about making some of those. And then I ordered, like I said, several stickers and stuff just for my computer monitor and stuff. They sent me this one, which is kind of neat. I don't know if you can see through it, but it is a Wasp sticker, but it appears to be some sort of double-sided one or something. I haven't figured it out yet, but that was in a little bag here that they had marked free gifts. And Simon and the folks over there at Wasp are always so generous about throwing in free gifts that they actually have little stickers made up that say it, and they've never disappointed me. They threw that extra sticker in there. They threw a little Enzo keychain, which I'm thrilled about because I had one of these before. I think they threw it in as a free gift before, and it was a black one. And I just recently lost that over the summer, and I've been pretty upset about it, actually. So I was thrilled to find that. But this I thought was the coolest thing. This is another thing for you builders and manufacturers and stuff to keep in mind. People like accessories. And in addition to patches, one of the things I've been doing, I showed you some on my bag there, is collecting like lapel or hat pins. And they sent me this amazing little Wasp lapel or hat pin. It's probably going to go on one of my bags. but I didn't even see these on the website. So maybe I need to look a little harder, or maybe that's on one of the hidden menus, so to speak. But I was thrilled to find that. Thank you, Simon, and all you wonderful folks over there in the UK. We visited the UK, my wife and I, for the first time in May, and we had a wonderful time. I wanted to go up to the Wasp site up in Manchester, or is it? Yeah, I think it's Manchester. Uh, yeah, it is Manchester. I just grabbed Google Maps and looked really quick because I wanted to make sure, but it is Manchester. And we spent most of our time down in the southern part of England. We were around London, obviously. That's where we stayed. But we did get out to Stonehenge and some of the other touristy things. Bath was beautiful. And if I ever make it back over to the UK, which I do actually intend to, I would like to get up to Manchester and Liverpool and stop in and see the Wasp people if they would ever allow me to. But they've always been generous. So in addition to those things and those free gifts, some of the other things I ordered, really was excited about these. I didn't know this was a thing because I hadn't seen them before. It is the glow-in-the-dark Enzo castle clips. It's not just glow-in-the-dark clips. They have the castle sites, wherever they are. And I really like those in the red. And so coming up with Hocking Hills, which is, by the way, next month. So if you're going to be in the area, or if you can make an opportunity to get to the area of Hocking Hills, Ohio, in Logan, Ohio, you should definitely do it. But I may take those with me. And what I may take them with me on is, I didn't even intend to buy this at all when I went to the website, but I could not resist getting me another Axiom Pro. I love these things. I did a video reviewing these, so you can go back and look for that if you want to see it. But I'm a big fan of the Axioms, and especially the Pros. Last one I had was green, and I really like that one. I have shot that thing and beat it up to the point it looks like Stevie Ray Vaughan's guitar, sort of. So, you would think that would translate to me being able to shoot as well as he can play the guitar, and that just doesn't seem to be how it works. So, I got me another one, and this, I believe, is called Orange Marmalade. This is what I was eyeing the first time I got the green one, and I couldn't decide, so now I have one of each. And what I am going to show you guys tonight a little bit is I picked up a Wasp Imp. I never had one of these, and I didn't realize how neat they were, but I didn't know they made them in this Union Jack pattern, and I already have one of the Wasp Target Masters in that pattern, and being sort of a fan of the UK and everything, I thought it was kind of neat to have this one. Now, I did take this out today and shoot it, and that's what I'm going to show you guys here in just a minute, is some footage of me out there doing this. I tried to record me opening the package earlier, and I had some technical difficulties, so it didn't work. But I wanted to kind of show you what I got in the mail from Wasp, and I'm really thrilled with it. I'll show you some video of me out in the backyard playing with this. I mentioned there was another package I had been waiting on, and I did place an order with Precise as well. It had been 2 or 3 years since I ordered anything from Precise. So got an order coming from them, and I will do a video of that coming up soon. But in the meantime, in between time, this is me out playing earlier today with my Wasp Imp. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and just use the pre-made bands that Wasp sent me to put on this Imp. And I know that these are GZK from some of the print that's on there. I've never shot GZK. I may have if somebody handed me a frame that had one on there or something, but I've never purchased it and shot GZK myself. So I'm just going to go ahead and give this a try, cut it to my preferred length and put it on there. I've always enjoyed these Wasp microfiber pouches, though. I've never purchased any of them by themselves. I don't think. If I have, it's been a long time ago. But every time I get my hands on one of these, I shoot it until it falls apart on me, because I have always liked those. But one thing, and some of you may already know because it's GZK green, I don't know what size GZK sells green in. So this is the precise reason that I like having a nice set of calipers around. These aren't super expensive ones. I think I paid $25, maybe $30 for them, but they're just the Menards brand, I think. But they get the job done, and they go out to enough decimal points that some of the cheaper ones don't. So I'm just curious about what these are. I'm gonna guess first. I'm gonna say that's 5. It looks pretty standard to the 5 I normally shoot, but maybe it'll surprise me. Well, this is interesting and not what I expected, and maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure somebody will let me know, but to me it looks like it's maybe 0.55. I don't know, but anyway, maybe it's 6, I don't know. Who cares now? Let's band it up and go shoot it. Just because I couldn't remember exactly what the fork width was on this, I just measured it, and it looks like it's 75 millimeters. I couldn't remember. I knew it was smaller than my typical 90, but all right, this will all be a new experience for me. I have the Wasp Imp banded up with the GZK 0.55 as far as I know. And I did remember to throw me a little lanyard on there this time because it drives me nuts not to have one. I am going to start off by just plinking at a soda can. Not just any soda can though. This is a Diet Shasta, and I only bring that up because Shasta soda is often looked down on these days, but they started out as Shasta Mineral Water Company at the base of majestic Mount Shasta out in California. So I don't think they always get the credit they're due, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to plink at this can just to get acclimated with a 75 millimeter frame. And then I'll put a splatter target up and play around with that and some of those knockdowns, that's what they're called, and just see how I do. I'm interested. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's tighter, way tighter than what. Holy jeez. I'm gonna get yelled at. Yeah, that's got a much tighter draw weight. It's the same band length, 6.75 inches that I normally cut mine at. The draw length is tremendously more. I don't know if that's because maybe these are 0.6 bands and I was wrong, or if it's just that's the properties of shooting narrow frames. I don't know. It was fun though. Thing zinged. Oh, geez. I don't know if that's a property either, but I hit myself in the side of the head. I have a feeling that was operator error. Man, this thing has got some zip. I want to see what these are shooting at. Be right back. Oh, thumbnail. Should be something in there. Oh yeah, I'm shooting 8 millimeter too. I don't know if I mentioned that still. I don't know why I'm going all the way out here. Now I just want to see how fast these 8 millimeters are zinging. So I'll tell you right now, if I hit anything, it's on accident. 285.6, and that was with my hair in it. $299.1. Sorry, cat. That wasn't funny. See if I can hit one of those spinners or knockdowns, whatever the hell they're called. No, but 285.6. So, yeah, this is a zippy little thing. I like it. I'm gonna have to do some more experimenting with this length, and I like this imp in particular. It's very comfortable to hold. I do like pinky holes, and not all pinky holes are created equal. There's some of them that don't line up with my hand, but this one's very comfortable. I enjoy it. Now I'm probably gonna order me another one because I like this Union Jack design, so that'll probably be a display. At some point, I plan on getting a cabinet. I'd like to get a lit one and display some slingshots in there, but that's on a list of about a million other things I want to do. So I think we've kind of established it's a zippy little thing, and if you played around with different bands and ammo, you could probably get some pretty impressive speeds. Some of you that already shoot narrower, I don't know if that's a word, more narrow fork widths probably already know this stuff, but to me, this is all new, so I'm enjoying it. Yeah, we went to UK for the first time for both my wife and Amy back in May. Really enjoyed it. I wanted to get, actually see if I could make it up to the Wasp place, but it's the Wasp Nest. I see what I did. It's in Manchester, England, and we were down in London, and it's a lot farther than it looks on a map, so we didn't make it up there. Did almost get kicked out of Windsor Castle. They don't take very kindly to recording indoors, so, but other than that, I had a blast. Oh, I am not hitting those knockdowns. Still getting acclimated to it. I'm gonna put a splatter target up, see if I do any better with that. All right. Might throw some, well, I think these bands are too heavy for 1/4 inch, never mind. Thinking about throwing some of them down range. Just outside at 10 o'clock. I am catching my hair in these two. And I know some of you are thinking, why don't you get a haircut? I already got this one paid for. A make do or a throwaway society. That's the problem with kids these days. Get off my lawn! Oh, that was way outside, but I felt my hand kind of slip on the frame here. Let me shoot a little more, see if I can do it better. It is a different experience shooting a small frame like this, but I enjoy it. That's got some zip to it. I always hear people talk about pocketable frames, and I never carry a frame in my pocket. But sometimes if I'm hiking, but I usually have a pouch or something I put it in. But if pocketable frames is your thing, I'd say that's definitely pocketable, very thin, especially if you put wrap and tuck on there instead of the clips, that'd be real thin, but it's a very enjoyable frame to shoot. Be even more enjoyable if I could hit something I was pointing it at. It's still fun. Tain't doing much good at all. Well, can't say tain't. I ain't. I'm getting closer. Why does that keep dropping down? Eyes up here, people. I'm a respectable gentleman. Not really. I keep whacking myself in the head with it, and I think that's actually, I don't think it's my hair. I think it's actually the way that I hold, because if you've ever heard me talk about it before, I have to kind of hold at a 45-degree angle, and because my big old glasses get in the way, but I enjoy seeing so much. I keep them on. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to figure out a technique that works for me, because I'm having to hold it at an angle where the band is coming in and hitting me in the head. And that's no fun. But you know what is fun? That can. So I'm gonna go back to plinking that for a little bit. I have definitely opened up a new rabbit hole for myself with the smaller frame widths, and that's something I've been kind of thinking about a lot lately, and I'm gonna start playing with this one a little bit more. I enjoy it. I like that zip when you hit a can or something, and I don't know what most of you guys hunt with, but let me know. Do guys use smaller width frames to hunt? I don't know. So I never have. I've always used 90 for almost everything, but I'm curious about that now. Anyway, I'm gonna play with this later on this week, and I'm gonna try to get a couple videos out this week, because honestly, it helps my mental health when I get out here and I shoot through the week. I don't have as much time as I want to, and now that it's getting dark a little earlier, it's a little harder to, but I'm gonna make the effort, because I definitely wanna get out here, try some maybe 0.4 or 0.5 or whatever, and I'm gonna look the GZK green up also, because I still don't know. Like I said, my calipers showed 0.55, but I don't know. Anyway, watch for those this week. I'm gonna try to share it with you guys when I experiment out here, and also if my precise order comes in this week, I'm excited about that, because I think I ordered, if I remember correctly, I ordered a smaller frame width in there, so that'll give me a couple to play with. If you guys have ever been curious about it, be sure to join me on my little learning curve, whatever. You can do that by hitting the subscribe, give me a like, all that fun stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me, my friends. I've had a lot of fun.